Today is the first Sunday of Lent, and I know many Christians have over time told me that they dread Lent because they have to give up all of these things, and I can understand that. But I get excited by Lent because it's a chance for me to improve my spiritual life because I want to have a better relationship with God and other people and to understand myself better. So I like it. During Lent, we have to give up all of these things, but as time goes on, we kind of lose motivation for doing that. And then we give up and figure it's not worth it and it's not worth the try. Well, I think that's because people probably have a misguided expectation about what temptation really is. If we look in today's gospel, it speaks about how Jesus was faced with temptation after temptation after temptation. And that means that we will be faced with temptation again and again and again. So people have this misguided expectation of Lent that when it's over, they're not going to have any more temptation and that they're free. But then they become disillusioned because after Lent, they are tempted and they falter. I can remember this one quote. I can't remember exactly what this saint said, but he said, "Temptation will stop 5 minutes after we die." And of course, that's not true or literal, but his point is that we will continue to be tempted until our death. So, what do we do with this temptation? Well, that's the key to learning self-discipline. We need to learn how to manage temptation and not let it control us. And in self-discipline, traditionally, we have practiced that by fasting, praying, and giving alms or almanating. We fast because it helps us to learn how to say no to things that we think we want and to get some self-control. We pray because we want to focus on God and realize that we have to depend on Him and that we can't depend on ourselves. And almanating, well, if you remember when I was talking about fasting, we have to say no, no, no to all of these things that we think we want and not make it all about us. Almanating is a chance for us to make it about other people and to help and to serve them. So focusing on those three things during Lent is important. And I really love what St. Francis de Sales gave us as advice. He said, as far as temptation goes, that we will be tempted and we will fall and we will get up again. We will fall again and we will get up again, over and over, but we never can give up. And that's so true. We have to try our best to improve no matter how much we fail. And that's what God will recognize. And it shows Him that we want a relationship with Him and with His help and that we want to be holy. Thank you, and God bless you.